Listen closely, chosen one. This is Archangel Michael speaking directly to your soul, the very core of your being. I bring you a message that shakes the heavens and rattles the gates of darkness, a truth so urgent, so profound, that it cannot be ignored. There is a force stirring within you, a divine power that those who oppose the light have feared for eons. They tremble because your true strength is awakening, a force so unstoppable, so pure, that no darkness can contain it. This power is not a myth or distant legend. It lives within your spirit, waiting for you to claim it boldly and without hesitation. Hear me now. They are terrified of the power you were born to wield. For far too long, hidden hands have sought to suppress this sacred energy inside you. The world, with all its noise and chaos, has tried to convince you that you are weak, powerless, and ordinary. But that is a lie whispered by fear itself. Beneath the surface of your soul lies a warrior, a spiritual giant ready to rise. Forces both seen and unseen have tried to dim your light, because they know once you stand fully in your divine authority, their reign of shadows will crumble. This is a spiritual truth that transcends time and space. Your power is not yours alone. It is a gift from the Creator, an unshakable source of light that pierces through the darkest night. Let me tell you a story you already know, but need to feel deep within your bones. David and Goliath. A young shepherd boy, armed with nothing but faith and a simple sling, faced a giant who towered over armies. To all eyes, David was insignificant, even helpless. But in his heart, he carried something far greater than size or weapons. He carried God's power, a divine authority that no sword or shield could match. The giant, though fierce and intimidating, was defeated by the hand of the Almighty working through David's unwavering faith. This is your story. You are the David of your time, the underdog chosen by heaven to bring down giants that have haunted your life, your destiny, and your purpose. Know this. Just as God empowered David to overcome the impossible, I, Archangel Michael, stand with you now. I am your divine protector, your warrior angel, the light that pierces through every shadow trying to hold you back. I have come not just as a messenger, but as a guardian of your awakening. You do not walk this path alone. The heavenly armies stand behind you, the power of faith flows through your veins, and your spirit is cloaked in armor forged by the fires of divine love. It is time to rise from the chains of doubt, to cast off the cloak of fear, and to step into the magnificent power that has been yours all along. Those who once laughed at your dreams, those who mocked your faith and tried to silence your light, they are watching now with terror. They see a new force emerging, a spiritual warrior who cannot be stopped, whose voice shakes the heavens, and whose presence commands respect in realms beyond human sight. Their fear is your signal. It is proof that your power is real, palpable, and growing stronger every day. They are terrified because they know your true potential will break their grip on your life and on the world around you. This is the battle of light versus darkness, and the light is winning through you. You are not just a spectator in this cosmic war. You are a key player, a chosen one who holds the balance between despair and victory. Your faith is your sword, your courage is your shield, and the presence of angels like me is your divine backup. Together, we fight against the forces that seek to suppress your light, to keep you small and powerless. But now is the moment to unleash the power that has been lying dormant, to reclaim your rightful place as a spiritual warrior destined for greatness. The enemy's fear is a signpost on your path, proof that you are awakening into something magnificent, unstoppable, and eternal. In this sacred battle, know that you are not defined by the battles you have lost or the wounds you carry. You are defined by the power within you to rise again and again, to overcome every giant, every obstacle, every shadow. This power comes from a source that darkness cannot touch, the divine spark within your soul, fueled by faith, protected by the heavens, and championed by Archangel Michael. I am here to remind you that your destiny is not just to survive, but to conquer, to shine, and to lead others out of the darkness into the brilliant light of truth. So now, chosen one, I call you to awaken fully. Feel the fire burning inside you, the fierce love and power that no enemy can extinguish. Stand firm, not as a victim, but as a victorious warrior of the light. Know that every step you take is supported by divine forces, every battle you face is already won, and every doubt you cast aside is a victory for your soul. The giants may loom large, but your faith is larger. The darkness may roar, but your spirit roars louder. The fear they hold is your invitation to rise, because when you step into your true power, nothing can stop the chosen ones. As you stand on the precipice of this awakening, it's vital to understand the nature of the forces aligned against you. These are not just human doubts or fleeting moments of weakness. They are spiritual entities and energies that thrive on fear, confusion, and suppression. The dark realms tremble at the thought of your rise because your power disrupts their carefully woven webs of control. For centuries, they have manipulated, deceived, and intimidated countless souls, hoping to keep divine light locked away, hidden under layers of false beliefs and distractions. But your spirit refuses to be caged any longer. Imagine a vast battlefield stretching across the unseen plains of existence. On one side stands the legions of darkness, cloaked in shadows, whispering lies and sowing chaos. On the other side stand the heavenly hosts, angels blazing with holy fire, warriors of light led by Archangel Michael, whose sword is truth and whose shield is faith. You are no mere bystander in this eternal war. You are a soldier, a chosen one, called forth to wield the divine power within and turn the tide of history. Every challenge you face is a test of your strength. Every trial an opportunity to demonstrate the unstoppable force that is your true self. This spiritual warfare is not always visible to the naked eye, but it is real and relentless. The enemy fights fiercely to keep you bound by fear, doubt, and confusion because they know that once you claim your divine authority, you become untouchable. Like David facing Goliath, your weapon is faith, simple yet powerful beyond measure. The stone that felled the giant was not an ordinary rock. It was a symbol of divine will, a physical manifestation of God's power channeled through a humble vessel. Similarly, your faith is the sling that will shatter the giants of oppression, fear, and limitation in your life. But the awakening of your power is not just about defeating enemies. It is about stepping into a new reality where your spiritual identity shines with clarity and majesty. It is about recognizing that you are a beloved child of God, imbued with gifts that transcend human understanding. Your voice carries the authority of heaven, your actions ripple with divine purpose, and your presence radiates the light that darkness cannot withstand. Archangel Michael stands by your side, his wings of protection encircling you, his sword ready to strike down any force that dares challenge your destiny. You may have felt isolated or powerless in the past, as if the giants in your life were invincible. But the truth is that you were being prepared all along, honed by trials, strengthened through faith, and armored by divine grace. The very things that tried to break you have shaped you into a warrior who is not only capable of victory, but destined for it. The fear that once gripped your heart will now be replaced by courage, your doubts replaced by unwavering trust in the heavenly plan. You are rising from the ashes of suppression like a phoenix, reborn with a power so radiant it terrifies the darkness. In the Christian tradition, the story of David and Goliath teaches us that true power comes not from physical might, but from a spiritual connection to God. David's victory was never about his own strength. It was about his faith in a higher power that moved through him. This is the same power flowing through you. The Archangel Michael, who once led the heavenly armies in battle, is now leading you in your personal battles. He is the champion of your soul, the commander of the forces of light that march beside you. His message is clear. You are never alone, and you are more powerful than you have ever imagined. The giants you face, whether they be fear, addiction, toxic relationships, or spiritual oppression, are no match for the divine authority within you. Your light exposes their weakness, your faith cuts through their deception, and your courage shatters their hold. Every step you take in faith is a declaration to the unseen realms that you are ready to claim your birthright as a spiritual warrior. The forces that once sought to keep you small now watch in terror as you rise, because they know the truth. The chosen ones cannot be stopped. So, rise with boldness. Embrace the spiritual warrior within you and understand that your victory has already been secured in the heavenly courts. Your battles are sacred, your journey divine, and your destiny unstoppable. Archangel Michael is here, not just as a protector but as a guide, urging you to step forward with unwavering faith and unshakable confidence. The time has come to walk boldly into your power, to unleash the divine strength you were born to wield, and to illuminate the world with the unstoppable light of the chosen ones. Now is the moment to cast off every chain that has held you captive. The doubts, the fears, the whispers of inadequacy planted by those who feared your light. These chains were never meant to bind you forever. They were tests, challenges designed by divine wisdom to prepare your spirit for the greatness you are about to claim. Your true power is not just an idea or distant hope. It is an unstoppable force coursing through your veins, an unbreakable will forged in the fires of faith and divine love. When you step into this power, you become a beacon of hope, a warrior of light that cannot be ignored, a force that shakes the very foundations of darkness. Remember, the battle you face is not fought with worldly weapons, but with the sword of truth and the shield of faith. Archangel Michael wields this sword in the heavenly realms, and now it is passed to you, not as a burden, but as a sacred trust. You have been chosen to carry this weapon, to strike down every lie and every obstacle that stands between you and your divine destiny. The same power that empowered David to face Goliath is alive in you, breathing courage into your heart and strength into your soul. Giants may tower before you, but your faith is a slingshot that will send them crashing to the ground. The enemy's terror is proof that your power is real and growing. They fear the light you carry, because it reveals their darkness and exposes their weakness. They tremble because the divine warrior within you cannot be controlled or silenced. This is a spiritual awakening, a calling to rise and claim what has been rightfully yours since the beginning of time. Archangel Michael stands not only as your protector but as your commander, rallying the armies of heaven to fight alongside you. With every prayer, every act of courage, and every step forward, you draw closer to victory. The spiritual warfare raging around you is fierce, but the light within you is fiercer. You were never meant to shrink back or hide your gifts. Your destiny is to shine with a brilliance that pierces the darkest night. Your faith-driven soul carries a power that transforms lives, breaks curses, and overturns oppression. You are the chosen one, the divine warrior called to dismantle strongholds and bring light to places that have long been consumed by shadow. This is not a task for the faint-hearted, but for those who dare to believe in the impossible and stand unwavering in the face of every giant. Now is the time to awaken fully, to step into your divine authority with courage and confidence. Do not wait for permission or perfect conditions. Your power is alive now, pulsing with the energy of heaven itself. The angels stand ready, the heavens are watching, and your destiny awaits. The call to action is clear. Rise up, chosen one, and unleash the God-given power within you. Stand strong in the knowledge that you are surrounded by divine protection, armed with heavenly authority, and destined for unstoppable victory. Walk boldly into your destiny, knowing that the giants before you are already defeated. Your faith is your sword, Archangel Michael is your shield, and the power of the Almighty flows through every fiber of your being. The darkness will tremble, the forces that sought to suppress you will fall, and your light will shine brighter than ever before. This is your time. This is your moment. Rise as the unstoppable spiritual warrior you were created to be, and let the world see the unstoppable power of the chosen ones.